Hi everyone, my name is Talik Bennett, and in this video I will be giving you a brief introduction on what Monte Carlo simulations are and providing you some context regarding this important tool. Because there's so much uncertainty in the real world, it is important for us to establish ways of making predictions. And with these predictions, it will be a lot easier to determine the outcome of a certain event. Monte Carlo simulations are one of the many ways that make this possible. The name is derived from the city Monte Carlo, Monaco in Europe, which is known for gambling, an activity that involves randomness. This pertains to the context of Monte Carlo simulations since these simulations are based on randomly evolving experiments. Essentially, Monte Carlo simulations can help determine how likely an outcome is and solidify any relevant claims. When it comes to carrying out a Monte Carlo simulation, there are 4 steps that you must follow. The first step is to create a formula that represents the predictive model. It must consist of both independent and dependent variables. The second step is to define your inputs. In other words, you need to ensure that all the variables in your equation have a purpose. The third step is to initiate the simulation. This requires you to conduct the experiment and process any relevant values while it happens. And the fourth and final step is to analyze the results of the experiment. This is where data can be used to either prove a claim or determine the probabilities for the outcomes of similar experiments. Once data analysis has been done, it is a good idea to present your findings with some sort of visualization. Probability distributions are templates for graphs related to collected data. It is very possible that the data you have collected will fall into one of the many already established categories. Normal distribution, for example, creates a graph where the data forms a bell-shaped curve. With all of that said, let's now get into why using Monte Carlo simulations is important and how they are used in the real world.